That's us.
He'll see us.
And this is also us.
We've been driving the Pan American Highway from Alaska to Argentina for the last 2 years now, and somewhere along the way we came up with the wild idea to start a YouTube channel, not knowing a thing about it. Today we're crossing the border into Panama, our 11th country on this journey, and we're giving you the harsh reality of what it takes and what it's been like for the past 17 months making videos.
Welcome back to Barely Squeakin By.
On our last days in Costa Rica, it started to hit us that we were going through the motions of our trip and not really experiencing it.
We got super spoiled in Mexico with all the purificadas because every time you went there, they would sterilize and clean your water. Now that we're further south in Central America, they don't have purificadas. You have to either buy a sealed jug at the store, or a lot of people just drink the water here. We don't get our jugs cleaned, so that's what I'm gonna do today. Give them a nice little wash.
We'd meet people in passing, but would never have time to grow any real connections.
It's not that we don't want to, it's just that our schedule doesn't allow for it.
Another thing we haven't mentioned is that I've been getting migraines while editing videos. We spend over 80% of our waking hours in this camper van trying to keep it together, while simultaneously falling apart. Trying out these new screen glasses. Alright, we're starting to make our way out of Costa Rica.
Yeah, the journey has begun. Today, we go all the way to the border, camp on the border so we can do our early morning border crossing.
Most days are a scramble and a blur, to move quickly only to park again. Not because we want to, but because we have to keep a tight schedule.
Huge shout out to our newest patron.
Cody from Tennessee.
Cody's thinking about doing this trip, and do it. You have to do it. You have to do this trip.
Absolutely, don't hesitate. Do your planning, and then just go for it.
This is your sign. Let me see.
4 days out of the week, we're literally sitting in the van for videos.
We're gonna
This is awesome.
We're gonna go eat this in the park.
That thing is huge. It's like as big as your head. Made today.
It's still slightly maybe warm.
I'm such a fatty. I had to get one more thing for the way out. Oh, two things, sorry. Cinnamon roll and a blueberry muffin. So I have to try it. We got a huge sourdough bread piece.
It's the biggest loaf of sourdough we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And probably the softest, and it was still warm in the case.
Filming every bit of our trip for YouTube has become a challenge in that we take food to go to save on time and end up missing out on cultural experiences. We find ourselves taking the safe route to get by.
Every move we make is calculated to ensure we get another video out before the deadline. And since we're already this far in, we'll admit it's taken a toll on our relationship.
It takes more than teamwork, strong work ethic, and creativity. It takes every single effort within you to be consistent on YouTube.
Well, yesterday we drove all the way to the border. We're about, 2 minutes away from the Panama-Costa Rica border. AuBrey got...
We stayed at a truck stop last night, and it was really loud. Couldn't sleep, but that's okay.
That seems to be the norm whenever we do these truck stops. They're coming, going, running all night. So it's never fun. I sleep okay. She doesn't sleep at all. So it makes for a fun next day.
All right, here we go. Our 11th country. We got this.
It's gonna be a breeze.
Yep. Hate that.
Even when you don't sleep, you get sick, you have unforeseen events pop up, you still have to focus on the schedule. And right now, we're putting on a smile and crossing into Panama.
Long dog. Let the fun begin. This is it. We're here. Are we going through that fumigation station or what?
We gotta go like right here.
Oh. Our first encounter was with this guy. We'll call him Javier. Now Javier followed us around the entire building trying to pretend he was our new best friend in order to make a buck or two. He would come around trying to help us out, but we're starting to understand how these border crossings work. Politely decline and continue forward. Probably can't, huh?
Well, you can film this right here.
Insert the second guy. We'll call him Stan. We found Stan on a side street and exchanged money with him. You know he's the money guy because he has the purse slung over his shoulder.
All right, so that was pretty hectic. There was this guy following us around all the time, trying to make some money. I do the thing where I just don't look at him. Just don't make eye contact, and then I let Jay deal with it.
You gotta fend off the helpers. You tell them you don't need help, and they're still gonna follow you around.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole process, but eventually he got distracted maybe with someone else because he went away.
Yeah. The only other thing that went wrong is we checked our paperwork at the end and they spelled Jay's middle name wrong. She said it's gonna be fine, no problem, but we'll see. So she didn't want to change it for us. So yeah, his name's wrong on the papers. But
what we learned actually from someone else's mistake, it wasn't even their mistake, it was just a mistake from immigration, is he didn't get his passport stamped to go into a country, so he went to exit and they thought that he snuck in and it became a big issue. So the takeaway from that is check everything, check your VIN, check your license plate, make sure your passport's stamped, because he had to pay a big fine and had to stay in the country for like 2 weeks or so while he was sorting everything out, which was a problem that he didn't even create, he just didn't check.
Yeah. So long story short, we paid, I don't know how much we paid. We changed money over. That was good. We kind of got ripped off, but that's expected at the borders.
Yeah, you lose some money on that. We paid $10 for fumigation. We paid $25 for insurance, and that was it. And then the exit fee on Costa Rica, $8 a person.
Yep.
And we're cleared into Panama.
11th country. When we changed our money over, they gave us US dollars. So we're back to that. But we are still speaking Spanish. So that's what Panama has to offer. What else? This will be our last country in Central America, believe it or not. We're really excited to get to South America. I cannot wait. It's gonna feel a little more exotic over there. And I think that's kind of everybody who does this trip, they kind of have that sentiment, like they wanna get there quick because it's different, way different than, this feels so close to home, I guess.
It is still close to home because we can drive here. I'm looking forward to it because it's just gonna be a whole nother world. Different food, different cultures, different climates, and it's supposed to be cheaper. So that should be good for our pocketbook and our finances, but we'll wait and see on that.
Once we arrived in Panama, we had some long, hard conversations about our YouTube journey, our trip as a whole, and what we could do to revive the setbacks we've been having. Yeah, I love it.
Like the drone I crashed last week. If you missed it, I crashed the drone into a tree in San Jose. I almost crashed it into two ladies having a picnic. Spare parts for a 7-year-old drone are getting harder to find.
We ended up buying a new drone. The reason being is it was really hard to find parts for our old drone, which was 7 years old. The parts that we could find were aftermarket parts, which weren't that great. So we just made the decision to go big.
It's time.
Get a new drone. We've gotten a lot of use out of the old one. We're still gonna fix that one and keep it. Maybe AuBrey can learn to fly it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was time. It was overdue. This one has a lot more features, should be easier to fly, and it should get better footage for you guys.
Check out this place.
This was our first stop in Panama, Los Cangalones.
We were really excited to get the drone in the air for the first time, but as Jay got it going, he noticed the drone wouldn't fly. He didn't realize you had to set it up first and do a bunch of updates.
Another day gone, we thought. When things go wrong, it adds to the week, and every little thing then compiles.
We started to feel the weight of our schedule again. The YouTube schedule we created for ourselves, and how the time we thought we had was now non-existent. No drone footage and no place to camp for the night. The river was said to be a party spot for locals, and maybe not the best place to be come sundown, so we had to figure out a new plan, and fast.
The little local gas station was packed with trucks and buses, and not a single corner for our van. And around the back at the fairgrounds, there was garbage all over the place, and our gut feeling was it was not a safe spot to stay the night.
Don't take this out on me.
I'm not taking it out on anyone.
Exhausted and drained, we pointed to a random spot on the map that was 30 miles away and started driving. It was an uphill climb the whole way. The darker it got, the steeper the road. We felt like two strangers in a foreign land. This was supposed to be our dream, but we have now lost sight of the goal. Around 7:30 p.m., we rolled past a local police checkpoint. We had driven from sea level to 3,500 feet. That's where we called it quits.
We pulled over at a mini supermarket and asked the owner if we could park till morning. He kindly told us to situate ourselves between the restaurant and the store in front of the vacant shop, so that's what we did.
By morning, we had an unexpected visitor.
Perito. Hey, Choo-Choo. Hey, Choo-Choo. You getting me a little tail wag? Look at how cute you are. You want some ear scratchies? Look how cute. You want some ear scratchies? Look at you.
Oh. Here's a quick look where we ended up sleeping last night. Between the restaurant there and the store.
At the police station over here.
And we got, look at this little guy.
Little friend.
We named him Choo-Choo.
Choo-Choo. Oh my gosh. We've made the last minute. We have made the decision that we're gonna go back down to the water spot today. Reason being, we heard it's best to get in the water. So we really wanna try that. I don't think we've ever gotten in water since we've been on this trip, except for maybe at the island. No, I'm not gonna say that. This is way too much stuff. What am I saying? We might have been scared last night, but we have to check it out because we heard getting in the water is the thing to do, and we're gonna do that. Something about the daylight always gives way to a new beginning. And if you can't see it, you must pretend it's there.
We're not giving up. We believe in honesty and vulnerability and fighting for the things that make you want to get out of bed in the morning.
Oh, the air feels so good.
The plan is to get out of the van today and really accomplish something no matter how much time it takes. When we first started this trip, we aimed to face our fears and try new things. And that's something we've gotten away from, having a strict video schedule. A lot of the times we're just rushing through the moments.
So, we really want to get in the water. There's a ton of families coming. It's making me nervous. I'm really shy. I get really timid when people show up, and yeah, anybody else like that?
Climbing back in the clamshell here.
Yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of people.
Oh no.
A lot of people. There's a lot of people. Yeah. And it's hard to film. If you've never done YouTube and you're trying to film like in a place like this, you know, I don't know. Still not used to it.
I don't think you ever get used to it.
Yeah. I really want to get in because it's hot.
It is.
Jay jumped in and I was hesitant. You don't realize how fast fear forms when you stop testing yourself. I wanted to get in so badly, but I read so many horror stories about how people get caught in the undertow, shoved against a rock, pulled in by the current to the point of no return. What if something catastrophic happens? What if this and what if that? It's exhausting to have a mind like me.
So come over here.
Okay. And it slows up, right?
Yeah. This is the fastest part right here. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's fast.
It's fast.
Oh my god.
It's fast, okay?
I don't know if they're still fishing.
We're gonna be fine. They'll see us coming.
There were also fishermen with their lines in along the canal. We told them we'd be coming through, but sometimes you never know if your Spanish translation is good enough or not until the last second.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, how much is gonna push this? Not
Okay, so all we need to do is you just need to like sit down in it and you'll go.
It says you got a rock right there, a big one?
Yeah, but you're floating over it, and then we're just gonna go. Okay? Here, give me your hand. Other hand. Give me your other hand. Other hand. Okay.
I'm afraid. If you grow up doing back handsprings and you stop doing them, you will fear it. If you stop skydiving, you will fear it. If you stop driving a car, it will feel uneasy. If you stop trying to take a step forward, you'll find that you can't move. The only way to truly live is to do things despite the risks.
It might not look like a scary thing, but your mind starts to play tricks on you when you stop living on the edge.
The water rushed against us. It buckled our knees, reminding us of its strength. And all I could think of was tragedy and winning, both wrestling inside of me, one trying to convince the other who's right. So I closed my eyes, blocked out the what ifs, and went for it. Learning to trust yourself is one of the hardest things to do. But if you don't choose courage, you will never succeed at anything. See if I can do it? Anybody in the world can do anything.
That's right.
Because I'm the biggest scaredy cat in the world.
The biggest.
The biggest.
The sum of this video is, we haven't had time to venture out and see more and really test ourselves. The truth is, we hardly have time to enjoy one another. That is how hard weekly videos on YouTube is.
You have to be so dedicated that sometimes you get sucked in and it takes priority. They may not tell you, but most creators go through it but pretend it isn't happening. Transparency is the only way to understanding. That's why we want to share what life has been like from our view for the past 17 months. We absolutely love making videos. I love the creative process. I love making art, and we are not stopping. We are not quitting. We just feel that we need maybe more time. We want to get out of this van more. I feel like we could bring more footage to you guys if we can, you know, just not show you window views. We're driving all the time. Like we said, we're just stuck in this van 4 days out of the week with all the little pieces and parts that go into making a video. You don't realize how much it is. It's not just having a camera rolling. It's a thumbnail. It's a title. It's writing a script.
Figuring out where we're going, what we're gonna film, what we're not gonna film.
Getting the drone footage and actually the editing process.
All of it adds up into a mind-blowing amount of time that's spent to create a 15, 20, 30-minute video for you guys. And it's the majority of our week.
It is, and it is so much fun, but it's taken priority where we have lost sight of our end goal. Our end goal, we really have. It's really taken its toll, and you can probably see we've gotten some comments where it's like, you guys look exhausted, you know.
'Cause we are.
And you're complaining all the time, because we are.
Because we are.
And I think it's because we are so strict with our time frame. And I know you guys love it. I know you're like, oh, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. You're there every time. And I think if we actually moved everything over to YouTube because we wanted more creative freedom. And we're not getting that with this super strict schedule. And I would love to experiment with almost different days and times just to see what works and what doesn't. We haven't really done that yet. And we're gonna continue to make these videos whether anyone continues to watch or not. That's how much we love it. But I think we can bring better content if it's on our own time frame. So we're gonna throw it into the wind, not have fear. We wanna show up better on here.
We are going to show up better on here. That's what we're saying. We're going to change things up. Things are going to be different. We don't even know exactly how, but
we want to experiment more.
What we know is what we've been doing in the past is not sustainable for us. And that's the most important thing. Moving forward, what does that mean? It means maybe not the weekly schedule. Maybe it's a every other week schedule. Maybe videos on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. We don't know, but we have to make some changes for us. And we hope that you guys can see the difference moving forward, that it was for the greater good.
And like we said before, we want to thank every single one of you who comes back, leaves us a comment, watches, and you have no idea what that does for us. I can't even believe it. Every time someone writes something nice, even something mean, it adds to our lives. It's really cool.
It does. The encouragement has been overwhelming. It hits you right here because we feel so fortunate to be doing this. But sometimes getting caught up in the mix of everything, we lose sight of that. And it doesn't take long for one of you guys to remind us how fortunate we are, or someone that we just pass on the street and have a short conversation with and tell them what we're doing. They're quick to remind us how fortunate we are in this moment.
If you're still watching, and you're someone who's thinking, I'm gonna travel and do YouTube, well, just know it is so hard. It is hard, but you need to do it for yourself and do it the way that you wanna do it, and that's the way I think you're gonna succeed. And we may get back to doing weekly when we find out what is better.
Who knows?
Maybe they'll be 2 hours long. You'll have to wait and see. I don't know.
Stay tuned, because
we have a lot of fun, exciting places coming up, because now that we have a little more time in the schedule, we have more pins on the map of really cool things to see.
And more time to capture them in a way that is going to transfer into a higher quality video and a better experience for you guys too. Another thing we really want to focus on is getting closer with our Patreon community, having more on Patreon and having more engagement with the patrons, because they are essentially our lifeblood.
Yes.
So we know that was a lot. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for understanding also.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave you on this. Strive to be uncomfortable. Do things you're afraid of. Post your video on a different day. Start a YouTube channel. Jump into a river. Try something to test yourself, and don't quit, don't stop. Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
All of it. Just try something new.
Be uncomfortable. Gotta be uncomfortable, because I am so uncomfortable to not post a video every Sunday. It tears me apart. You should never want to stay the same, because you're not gonna grow that way. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this.
No, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
We're not gonna try it, we're gonna do it. All right, I think that's it for us.
That's it.
Thanks for watching.
Die living. We love you.
Sometimes the waves, they keep on crashing in. Sometimes the rain, it never seems to end. I'll be alright, my friend, if you stay by my side. Sometimes our worries get the best of us. Sometimes the hardest we try is not enough. All will be well as long as you stay by my side.
Something we've told you once before, desperate times call for desperate measures. We really need a shower.
And we're desperate.
You want to know if we had a shower? This is our shower. Oh my goodness.
We're using the all-natural peppermint soap from 1858.
Is it tingly or what?
Yeah, it has like a cool burn.
When it was fresh, like in its prime.
So the road comes down to these rocks, and these guys in this dump truck, it's 4-wheel drive, drove the dump truck down onto the rocks, which I thought was crazy. And maybe now they're thinking it's crazy too, because they can't get out.
Ooh, it's hot here. Yeah, get some.
Man.
My hands are smoked.
We have like no window open. So hot. Yeah, buddy. We're supposed to be losing weight on this trip, but I think
We are definitely not
gaining
losing
it.
weight.
Thank you guys also for buying these shirts. We appreciate it so much. We want to see you in them too. Send us a picture. We'll throw you in a video.
Doing a little research on Panama, I saw that some people got pulled over for speeding, and we literally just crossed the border. I'm like, Aubrey, we got to be careful because, you know, someone got a ticket for speeding here where the speed limit went from 80 to 60. And we legit just passed a motorcycle cop, and he was holding the radar gun. Luckily, I drive slow, so I was going like 10 under. We have some other thoughts and ideas.
Oh yeah, Jay's got some
on
t-shirt
merch.
ideas.
And
They're
so
coming.
by me saying this, it's gonna motivate me to actually turn it into something that you guys can see, and it's not just stuck in the back of my mind somewhere.
Yeah, designs by Jay coming right up.
Yeah.
Jay really loves watching heavy machinery. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Whoop whoop. What do you think about that?
You know he doesn't own that truck.
All right, I'm ready this time. We're doing it again. It was so much fun. I gotta do it again. Have to.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Pura vida.
Whenever you're ready.
Go.